Thanks, everyone. Can I begin by welcoming Prime Minister Modi and his delegation here in Melbourne. Prime Minister Modi, you are a true friend of Australia, and it has been a great honour to host you for our annual Leaders Summit today. Australia and India are close partners and even closer friends. 6 years into our comprehensive strategic partnership, Australia's relationship with India has never been more consequential than it is today. Our partnership has never been stronger. We share a focus on deepening and diversifying the relationship between our countries so we can continue to grow from strength to strength. Today we have done exactly that across the breadth of our relationship. With new landmark agreements, we are expanding our relationship across defence and security, education, science and technology, and energy security and critical minerals. Prime Minister Modi and I have released a joint declaration on defence and security cooperation to deepen our practical partnership. Australia values India as a top-tier security partner, and the declaration reflects our shared commitment to a peaceful, stable and prosperous Indo-Pacific region. We will boost strategic coordination, increase the complexity of our defence exercises and further build interoperability between our defence forces. We undertake to consult on defence-related developments in the Indo-Pacific that affect our shared interests. In addition, we have endorsed a joint maritime security collaboration roadmap and agreed to a new Australia-India partnership on cyber, critical technologies and supply chains. Today we have welcomed the signature of the Memorandum of Understanding for the Australia-Canada-India Technology and Innovation Partnership, driving trilateral cooperation with our shared partner Canada on critical and emerging technologies. And as we expand our cooperation in science and technology, we have agreed to commission a temporary space tracking terminal on Cocos Keeling Islands, which will support India's landmark Gaganyaan human spaceflight program. Of course, no country has been immune to the economic impacts from the conflict in the Middle East, and as such, the Prime Minister and I have welcomed a joint statement on energy security. This statement recognises the importance of supply chain resilience and accelerating the energy transition, including promoting the uptake of renewable energy resources and the electrification of our energy systems. For too long, we have worked with connected supply chains but disconnected approaches. This action is a step to bridge that divide. Today, we can confirm the signing of the administrative arrangement to enable uranium exports to India for peaceful purposes under the 2015 Australia-India Nuclear Cooperation Agreement. The arrangement facilitates Australian uranium exports to India to help increase the share of non-fossil fuel power capacity, providing an additional market for the Australian resources sector. I'm also pleased to announce that Australia will re-award Perdaman Major Project status for its Project Ceres, helping facilitate the development of Australia's largest urea plant in Karratha, Western Australia. Further, we have confirmed their ongoing cooperation on critical minerals, including a refreshed MOU between Geoscience Australia and Geological Survey of India. Finally, I welcome progress to repatriate the remains of an Australian First Nations ancestor held in the Government Museum of Chennai. The ancestor will be voluntarily and unconditionally repatriated by India to their traditional custodians. In the spirit of friendship, Australia will voluntarily return several items of cultural significance to India, previously held in the collections of the National Gallery of Australia and the Art Gallery of New South Wales. Prime Minister Modi, I thank you sincerely, you and your delegation, for your warm engagement. While we are separated by an ocean, we are indeed the closest of friends. Today marks the next era in our partnership as we are reminded that we need to continue our ongoing work. I invite you, Prime Minister, to deliver your remarks.
Your Excellency, Prime Minister Albanese, delegates of both countries, friends from the media, Namaskar. I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to my friend, Prime Minister Albanese, for the grand welcome and warm hospitality extended to me and my delegation in Melbourne. Thanks to his personal efforts and to his commitment, India-Australia relations have attained new heights and acquired breadth and depth as well. I thank him for this valuable contribution to our relations. Friends, India and Australia are two vibrant democracies, two multicultural societies, and two important ocean powers. These similarities between us and our common worldview inspire us to continue moving forward together with deep mutual trust. Our comprehensive strategic partnership has made unprecedented progress over the last few years, and today our third annual summit has added several new dimensions to our cooperation. The Economic Cooperation and Trade Agreement signed in 2022 has consistently broadened the scope of our trade and investment. We have now decided to work at a fast pace on a comprehensive economic cooperation agreement, that is CECA, an agreement that will be balanced, ambitious, and win-win for both countries. We will also move forward at a fast pace on a bilateral investment treaty. Our renewable energy partnership is giving a concrete shape to our efforts related to clean energy and climate action. Under this, we are focusing in particular on investment, technology, transfer, and industry-to-industry collaboration. In order to support the PM Surya Ghar Yojana, the Prime Minister's rooftop solar scheme, we have set up a rooftop solar training academy in Gujarat. This academy will contribute to capacity building for numerous women and youth. We have signed an important agreement today on nuclear energy. This will pave the way for uranium supplies from Australia to India and give our clean energy objectives fresh momentum. Our cooperation in critical minerals is important for our strategic security and clean energy transition. It is with this in mind that we have started the Australia-India partnership on advanced cyber and critical technologies and supply chains. So that is the AI Pact initiative. Together, we will also work on a critical minerals corridor. Friends, the is not just the confluence of two oceans. it also represents the shared aspirations of like-minded democracies like India and Australia. Today, we have released an important joint declaration to increase coordination between our armies.
Through the India-Australia Defence Innovation Corridor, we will connect defence startups and industries with each other. Our maritime security collaboration roadmap will infuse new strength to our shared efforts in the Indo-Pacific. We will also move forward in areas of shipbuilding and ship repair and maintenance. Friends, today we held detailed discussions on several regional and international issues. Both India and Australia believe that terrorism is a serious challenge, not just for one single country, but for entire humanity. And that is why our fight against terrorism is shared and our resolve is unbreakable. And our cooperation also is continuously getting stronger. We also believe that the tensions and wars across various parts of the world can only be resolved through dialogue and diplomacy. In the entire Indo-Pacific region, we will together bring peace, stability, freedom of navigation, and a rules-based order in the entire region. Friends, the most distinctive strength of our partnership is our people-to-people ties. People of Indian origin are contributing positively to the economic and social life of Australia. Australia has been a preferred destination for Indian students as well. The opening up of campuses of Australian universities in India marks a new chapter in our knowledge partnership. We will continue our efforts to promote greater exchanges among our students, professionals, and our tourists. Friends, and today we are in the world's sporting capital, Melbourne. So, not talking about sports would be the same as tossing the coin but not starting the match in cricket. Cricket has become a commonly understood language of diplomacy between India and Australia, and that is why our meetings also kind of feel like a cricket match. The agenda is focused like a one-day match. Decisions are quick like a T20 match, and partnership is long time and intense like a test match. In the coming years, both countries will host big sporting events like the Olympics and the Commonwealth Games. This will naturally enhance our sports cooperation, and it will also create several opportunities for investment in sport-related infrastructure. Friends, the spirit, the sentiment of our talks today has been clear. India-Australia partnership is not just a partnership for the present, it is also a partnership for the future. We will continue to move forward together towards realizing our shared vision. Prime Minister Albanese, once again, I express my gratitude to you for your friendship, your commitment, and for the meaningful discussions we had today. I and 1.4 billion Indians would be very, very pleased to once again welcome you to India soon. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.